Riot Games is ending active development for 2XKO. PlayStation is overhauling the upcoming Horizon spinoff, and the GTA 6 leak situation just got really messy. What's good? I'm your Red Rupee and Celestial Dragonslayer 13 Cross. This week's news we can probably call the good, the bad, and the ugly. But first, let's start with the bad. On Thursday, August 20th of 2026, Riot Games announced that they're ending active development for their League of Legends spinoff, fighting game 2XKO, in December of this year. Over the past few months, we've been monitoring 2XKO's trajectory closely, and what we've seen is painting a clear, consistent picture. A whole lot of you jumped in to try the game, and there's an incredible community that plays every day. We haven't seen enough players stick with the game to get a path towards sustainability. The announcement and timing of the announcement has some 2XKO fans surprised, considering that two brand new characters were just announced at last month's EVO. Even though Riot Games has confirmed that they will complete and release their work in progress, online reaction has been a mix of anger, heartbreak, and some pretty strong opinions from members of the FGC and streamers alike, with some saying that this is a sign of what's to come for fighters as a whole. Riot has confirmed that even though they're ending ongoing support for this game, the servers will remain open, as well as offering refunds to those who made purchases in the game before the date of this announcement. With the game officially launching in January, 6 years after its announcement as Project L, it only really saw 12 months of life. But how do you feel about it? Now on to the good. According to seasoned reporter Jason Schreier from Bloomberg, following feedback, it appears PlayStation has decided to overhaul its upcoming game Horizon Hunters Gathering to remove live service features. Horizon Hunters Gathering is a multiplayer spin-off to the Horizon series, which already hosts two highly regarded PlayStation exclusives, Horizon Zero Dawn and its direct sequel, Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Zero Hunters will see you teaming up with two other players in a squad of 3 to embark in roguelite-styled adventures in a familiar world of Horizon, being described as an ongoing adventure with its own story completely canon to the world. Though a representative from PlayStation declined to comment directly, it appears this news comes from a source directly related to the game who wishes to remain anonymous, as they aren't authorized to speak on the project's future. Apparently, Guerrilla Games has been working on rebooting this game since June of this year, following poor feedback in a private testing that took place early in 2026. The new plan is to remove the live service features and shift the game into a, quote, more traditional cooperative multiplayer game with a story mode and smaller scope. In another quote, the anonymous source stated, "This game is not yet cancelled, but the studio told staff in a meeting on Wednesday that they will have through December to impress executives with their next milestone." So what's your take on all of this? Are you like a lot of gamers who've gotten sick of live service games, or is it something that just doesn't bother you? And now on to the ugly. This Grand Theft Auto 6 leak situation has quickly begun to spiral out of control. If you haven't heard, and honestly, if you found this little old video, you have to know about this already. Many things around, involving, and regarding GTA 6 have been leaked this week. Apparently this all stems from a leaker who calls himself CyberLeak, who has apparently gotten their hands on a playable build of the game. When the leaks first dropped, everyone assumed that the leaker had just gotten their hands on some old test footage. From the description of the initial leak, it showed one of the main characters, Jason, in the activity of playing basketball, along with some gauges and some other things. There was a date stamp of that build, placing it around 2024. Then they leaked footage of a segment of the game's map, while issuing demands to Rockstar as though they were commandments. Thou shalt not sell digital pre-orders. Thou shalt not sell fake single-player DLC. Thou shalt preserve single-player content. The leaker claims that these demands are the floor and not the ceiling, meaning that this is the very base of what they want. Each instance of these leaks has been met with nearly immediate DMCA takedowns from Rockstar, though this hasn't stopped people from attempting re-uploads. The third leak that led people to believe that the leaker does in fact have a playable build of the game was them releasing a video of gameplay, using the character Jason to fire a gun at a wall to spell out the word leak in bullet holes. Naturally, this was followed by threats to release the game. The leaker claims that they are acting in favor of gamers' rights, but eagle-eyed viewers were quick to point out the whole crypto of it all. Yes, the leaker is using these leaks to push their meme coin of the same name, which only appeared on Solana blockchain 2 days before the leaks started releasing. Apparently, every leak so far has had a QR and link directly to this meme coin, with the leaker reportedly also offering to sell builds of the game to people for tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Take-Two is not sitting on their hands while this is happening, though, with news coming out that the leaks have caused Take-Two to lose billions in market value, with share prices dropping from 245 to 236 in a day. We don't really know what that means. It isn't too big of a surprise that they're taking immediate action, with Take-Two serving subpoenas to both Microsoft and Discord in order to investigate the leak. One subpoena made in New York aims to, quote, obtain the identity of an alleged infringer or infringers, calling the content copyrighted material. If the DMCA takedowns weren't enough, this pretty much confirms that the leaks are being treated as real. The subpoenas also come with a deadline, giving the companies until September 4th of 2026 to turn over information related to the leaker. This information could include account ID, email, IP address, as well as any linked numbers or accounts. As I'm recording this, the extended look, which is set to premiere on Netflix, is still 4 days away, but a lot can happen in 4 days. So what do you think about this mess? As for me, as much as I'm looking forward to this game, I haven't even seen gameplay yet since I personally didn't check out the leaks, but I'm already exhausted. Hopefully the extended look can revitalize some of my anticipation. Anyway, as always, thanks for hanging out with me for a bit. I know this episode was a little more wordy than usual, but we made it. This has been the Rupee Wrap-Up, which I should probably start saying at the top of the show. I've been your Red Rupee 13 Cross. Please hit some buttons on the way out. Thanks. See you later.